Okay, tonight we're going to work on problem 7 from section 1-2A. And I'm just going to read it out first. In the following sequence, the figures are made of cubes that are glued together. If the exposed surface needs to be painted, how many squares will be painted in the A, 15th figure, and B, the nth figure? So where we want to start is just figuring out how many exposed squares there are in each of these figures. So this one, an easy way to count, a way that helps me, is to just draw in these other sides so that we can kind of see them. And then if we count, we got this front side, 1, bottom side, 2, the 2 outsides for 3 and 4, the top for 5, and the back for 6. So that's 6 total sides. And then we'll move on to figure 2. So we have 1 on the top, 2, we'll draw in these other ones. That was confusing, we'll draw it that way. So we have, we'll start over. The front side for 1, the top for 2, the side for 3, the bottom for 4, and the back for 5. So 5 in this square, and then we'll count this one. So the front for 1, the top for 2, back for 3, outside for 4, and the bottom for 5. So we add those two together and we get 10 for the total. And moving on to figure 3, we have, we'll draw in our sides again, just to make it a little bit easier. So we have the bottom for 1, the front for 2, the side for 3, the top for 4, and the back for 5. Then we have the front for 1, the bottom for 2, the top for 3, the back for 4. And now for exposed sides here, we have the front for 1, the top for 2, the back for 3, the side for 4, and the bottom for 5. And if we add those all together, we get 14. So now we're just going to look for patterns from figure 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. If you notice, they're adding 4 each time. So from 6 to 10 we add 4, and from 10 to 14 we add 4. So we can identify an arithmetic sequence from that. And then we want to figure out the 15th figure. So our formula for an arithmetic sequence is AN equals A1, which is our first term, plus N, which is the figure that we're trying to find, which is 15, minus 1 times the distance, which we've identified as being 4, because we add 4 in between each figure. So if we write this out, A15, because that's the term we're trying to find, equals A1 is 6. That's how many exposed sides we have in the first figure. And then we're adding, in parentheses, N. And N is 15 minus 1 times our distance. And our distance is 4. Now if we do the math for this, we get 6 plus 14 times 4. And then if we do that 14 times 4, we get 56 plus 6. And when we add those together, we get 62. So that is our answer, our 15th term, A15 equals 62. It will be 62 exposed sides for that 15th figure. And now moving on to part B, if we want to find the nth figure, we're just looking for that formula. So we go back to this, and we plug in an equals, our first term is what? 6. So we stick 6 right there, and then we're adding n minus 1, and we just keep n there because we're looking for the nth term, so it's applying to any term we want, so we just keep n there. And then we stick our distance in there, which we've determined is 4. So that is really what it is, the answer for the nth figure, but we also can simplify that, so we'll do that quickly. We do this by distributing that 4 into the parentheses, so we get a to the n equals 6 plus 4n, 4 times n is 4n, and then 4 times a negative 1 is a negative 4. And then the last step is to combine these two terms, the 6 and the negative 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So your final answer is an equals 4n plus 2. And we'll write that up here so you can just see it a little bit clearer. an equals 4n plus 2. And then if we want, we can check our 15th figure into this nth figure formula. So a15 equals 4, 15 plus 2. And 15 plus 4 is 60, plus 2 equals 62. Hey, look, that matches with what we got over here, which is awesome. That's what we want. So our final answer for A, the 15th figure, in this sum, the number of exposed squares we have is right here, 62. And the final answer for how many, the nth figure formula and what that looks like is right here. an to the an, the nth figure, equals 4n plus 2. Thanks for watching.